Gracie. Gracie is a guest artist today who's going to paint and chat along.
Hi, guys.
Together.
Yep.
And Gracie comes to us from the UK.
Oh, yeah, because you might not know my accent.
Oh, yeah, and she does, and the art medium that she works in the most is watercolor, which she's going to be doing today, and I'll be working. We're both painting flowers. I'll be painting on my iPad, and she's going to be painting a watercolor on paper. And welcome Anthony and Jaden. Jaden, thank you for watching on both channels.
Hi, everybody.
Anthony thought that Mary's here today. No, it's Gracie.
Oh, okay.
Anthony. I think he might know that, but he just, because I told him that I think about a week ago.
Yeah.
I think that might be a typo.
Maybe.
We were on last night. Mary and I were on last night. Anthony, we were wondering where you were.
Yeah. Yep. It's a small world, isn't it? YouTube and the art world, music world. It's all kind of, you know, everybody sort of seems to know each other, which is really cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You run it. Yeah. Well, sometimes it seems like a small world. Yeah.
Yeah. I like your painting. Oh wow.
That's a finished. That's what I'm going to put that for when I have to lift up the iPad to get closer to it, because otherwise I can work on it like this, but then every now and then I have to lift up, because if I don't, a weird thing happens with my lighting and it starts getting waves on my table. Looks all wavy. So I need to. I can't have white. I can't have too much white showing, or that the camera starts misbehaving. Which is, it's a brand new camera. It's not the camera. It's not the webcam. It's like nobody knows what the issue is. So I don't. It happens every now and then. So I have that as like a placeholder.
Yeah.
Actually, I did that with Caran d'Ache, or maybe it was mostly watercolor with some Caran d'Ache, or it might have been mostly watercolor. No, watercolor. That's right. I did the hair with the Caran d'Ache.
Hello, Carolyn. I was getting excited about the what was it you said? The neo. Is it neo color?
Yeah, Neocolor. Yeah, they're called Neocolors. Caran d'Ache Neocolors too. Wax pastels.
Yeah, that's it.
Water soluble. Hi, Carolyn. Water soluble. How are you, Carolyn? Welcome to the live stream.
Yeah, don't forget to share this out for Diana, guys.
Oh yeah, thank you. Sharing it out and thumbs up.
Sharing is caring, as they say.
So, so you've done a practice painting?
I did, yeah. Well, you know how nervous I get for these things, so yeah, it always pays me to invest a bit of time, and yeah, and it's not usually a colour I use very much. I mean, when I first started painting florals, I used pink or purple all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's nice to go back to the pink colour, which you like so much. So yeah, it's nice to try something different, isn't it?
You like pink too?
I do, yeah. I like both dark colours and bright colours, so I don't really mind, really. Yeah.
Oh, I like how you did the leaves. You got the spikiness of the leaves.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was really happy with that, actually. And the paints that I'm using today, normally I use inexpensive paints, but because this is a live stream and I've got my camera all set up and everything, I think you can kind of tell the difference, can't you, with the posher paints compared with the inexpensive. I love how bright and vibrant and transparent these paints are, and I think you can see that on the camera.
And you said those are inexpensive? Yeah, you can. They're pretty vibrant.
Yeah, look, it's like the colour jumps from the paper, isn't it? It's
inexpensive.
Actually, this is the Mission Gold ones. So I've had those since my birthday last year, and because everything's been so weird here, I haven't been painting quite as much as I have been up till now. So I'm just getting to try out all the paints that I've had for nearly a year now. So yeah.
And I hope this is not a troll in here. We have Rick, the art critic.
Oh, let's have a look. I have no idea. We'll have to be.
Oh, okay. Hello, Rick, the art critic.
We'll have to be vigilant, I suppose, with the chat, won't we?
Yes. And hello again, Jaden. Thank you.
Hello, Jaden. Jaden. Howdy. Yeah.
So you're going to get started soon?
Whenever's good for you.
Yeah, go ahead and get started. I'll get started. I mean, I'll get started eventually, but I'm going to keep I have to check the chat on Facebook. Hello, Facebook. If there's people watching from Facebook, let me check.
Wow. So I might as well start with the drawing then. So let's get my pencil. I had a bit of a boo-boo before. I was all set up, raring to go, and then I spilt nearly half of the pot of water all over my desk. And it was like, oh my God, it was a nightmare. But luckily it didn't go on the keyboard or the computer. So thank goodness for that, because that would have been a nightmare.
Yeah, stressful things happen when you're nervous.
I know, yeah.
Water
but luckily, thank God, the water didn't touch the mouse or the keyboard or any of the electricals.
I think I've heard that water on a keyboard might be okay. I don't know. I might be wrong.
Wow. Well, there you go.
People running their keyboard through dishwasher. I don't know about that.
Oh no. Oh, I don't know.
Hi, Davey. Davey comes to us from the UK. Hey, Gracie does too. Maybe Gracie and Davey live near each other. Davey, where are you from in the UK?
Oh, hello, Davey. I know Davey, I think.
Yeah, Davey JY Art with a Pen.
Yes, I do. I know them relatively well. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a great channel.
Davey, welcome.
He's got a great channel. I think you'd like his channel. You should check it out.
I've been there.
I have. Oh, well, there you go then.
I know Davey's channel. Yeah.
Cool.
I've been there. We go back and forth visiting many times for the past year or more.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there's quite a few artists in the chat I've noticed, which is very cool.
Oh, yes. And welcome back, Grayscale. He said, oops, sorry. Yes, hey, Gracie.
Oh, that's okay.
I know Anthony's happy to see you. He said,
thank you, Tony.
Yeah, so get started. Go ahead, get started whenever.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this one's going to be quite simple because this is the first painting stream that I've done in, it must be a year, is it, Diana, or something?
I don't know. It was the last, painting live stream? I don't know. Yeah, it might have been a year or more, but just in December, or maybe it was January, February, December, January, February, you were on the panel just helping me with the chat or something.
Yeah. That sounds about right. So I thought I'd keep it really simple for the first painting one. Yeah. So if we ever team up again or anything, I will do a bit more in-depth painting. But I thought for the first one, with me being so nervous and everything, I thought I just want to get it made. And do you know what? You can't beat a still life. Now, some artists might argue with me here, and they might find still life paintings really, really boring, but actually I find them quite cool to do.
I think artists, there's a variety of opinions about still lifes. There's a lot of artists I think that really like still lifes.
Yeah, I really enjoy doing the grapes or the flowers, anything like that really. Yeah, or plants even. Yeah. Sorry, carry on.
I'm digital painting a rose today. And Davey says he's from the Northeast.
Oh, Northeast. Cool. I've got family from there, so that's cool.
Oh, Madonna's in here. Let's see, is Madonna okay? Madonna, is she in here from Facebook? Let's see.
I believe. Oh, I can't tell, can I? Because it's really, Hi, Madonna. Nice to see you.
I don't see where Madonna is. Where did I miss her? Maybe she's on Facebook. This is
Maybe.
kind of new to me. Like the second time I've streamed with second or third time streaming with Facebook, and I'm not proficient at keeping.
Oh, don't worry, you're doing absolutely fine.
Facebook.
This paper is new to me, and I've had it a while, but I've done quite a few little sketches and paintings on it. And at the end, I'll take the tape off, and I'll tell you what, it's Japanese paper, and I absolutely adore it. It's just as good as Archer's watercolor paper, and it's half the price. So I will let you guys know at the end what this, and if you can afford it, I highly recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I hope you guys can see everything. I might turn my light off because I think, yeah, that's better. There you go. It might be a bit dark because I turned my light off, but it was creating shadows that we really don't want.
Hold on, let me check that.
Can you? There you go.
Okay.
You can, you can just about see. I'll draw darker because I always do draw darker on camera anyway. Because I mean, it is difficult to draw on camera because not everybody can see the lines when you're drawing. So
I know they can. I know that's the thing. That's why maybe next time to have your line drawing done ahead of time.
I think so. Yeah.
To the painting, because it is hard to see. A lot of times, it is hard to see the line drawing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think that's quite commonplace with YouTube artists. I think it's I'm just drawing very sort of random circles for the grapes. So, and they don't have to be uniform. Grapes are very often kind of a bit, they're not all sort of perfect kind of.
Facebook is interesting that they have they're doing closed captioning and putting everything in text of what we're saying.
Oh really? Oh wow.
In the I'm checking on Facebook. Nobody has visited over there yet.
Yeah, it can be quite quiet on Facebook, can't it, for these kinds of things?
Well, I don't. It depends on it depends on. I don't know. It just depends. For some people, if they, I hardly ever do lives on Facebook, and Facebook doesn't like. I have 1,500 friends or whatever, but
yeah,
Facebook does not send out your posts to all 1,500 people. They're limited. They only send them out to just a handful of the people that are your friends.
Oh wow! I see. I know.
A notification to all 1,500 friends. I tell you that.
Oh wow! It sounds very technical, Diana. Oh my god! Yeah.
Okay. Well,
my base that only matches my pencil, and that's not by choice. That's by accident. my base that matches my pencil. The colour. There you go. That's not a conscious decision. That's just an accident.
And hello again, Madonna. I didn't see her comment. I'm trying to look, and Davey said hello to Madonna. Oh gosh, let me put this on live chat. Maybe I'm not seeing everybody.
Oh, maybe. Yes, that's true. I remember from streaming just on my own channel. Don't forget in the side chat, guys, when you are in chat, to see every single text that comes in the chat, press on, is it live play or top
chat? Instead of top chat, click on live chat.
That's it. There you go. See,
the top left corner of the chat. And he's saying hi, Madonna, again. Oh my goodness. Well, hi, Madonna, I can't see you in the chat. Oh my goodness.
That's kind of weird. But YouTube, we do have the occasional YouTube glitch that can happen. Yeah. I really enjoyed this still life, Diana. I really enjoyed this one.
Well, you've been painting a lot, though, right?
I have, yeah. I've been trying to get back into it, slowly, kind of.
Right. Well, whenever you message me, you're always telling me you're almost doing one or more paintings a day.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I just need to remember to upload the pictures. I keep forgetting. So what's the next step? So if you guys can just about see those circles, and those are the leaves. They've got a really nice jagged edge, which is that there. They're just basically little half triangles, and then you curve the shape, and then you kind of do that, and they've got a really nice kind of jagged edge to them.
Right.
Yeah. So it gives them a bit of interest, you know, rather than just being, oh, it's a leaf. Now, for the wax resist, I'm going to use just an ordinary household candle to create the highlights on the white highlights on the grapes themselves. I mean, you can do it a couple of ways. You can dry brush, which means you don't put hardly any paint on, and then you just sort of like make a stroking movement, so you can do it that way. But I decided to go down the really easy route and just use a candlestick.
And I'm doing iPad digital art. Probably won't be working as much as Gracie because I have to keep checking the chat both in YouTube and Facebook.
And you're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
That's beautiful already, Diana. Wow.
Traced it, so it's easy to trace. But then you can never trace your paintings. So people think, oh, you're cheating when you trace. No, there's many artists that trace. That's not cheating. And you cannot trace the painting part. You do have to have some kind of skill when you're doing the painting part.
Absolutely. I see. I'm ready to do a video on that, because that gets me really angry when people say, oh, if you trace something, you're cheating. I don't think so, because you're still drawing out lines and curves and shapes. So, you know, really, theoretically and practically, you are learning how to draw, especially if you're a beginner too.
Yeah, tracing is good for beginners. But there's a lot of professional artists that actually trace because they want to save time. Like, they know how to draw, but they want to save time.
Yeah. And I'm all for that. So you just basically, for the highlights, you just I've taken the bigger end of the candlestick, and I'm just literally scribing on the paper. You don't hurt the paper in any way because it's a smooth candle wax. And you just literally draw like half a curve shape. Which is really, I just love the wax resist.
I've never used a candle for wax resist. I always use a white crayons.
Ah, well, yeah, that's most artists do actually use those.
Yeah,
I like to be a bit different.
Oh, okay.
And try different, you know, try something, you know, if something else works, then give it a go, you know. And I had plenty of candlesticks because where I live in the countryside, we get a lot of power cuts, a lot of electric cuts.
Oh.
So candlesticks become your friend. So
but those kind of candles are more dangerous than because they can tip over than the kind that are like in a glass jar or something.
They are, yeah, they can. I don't really like using candles. I mean, I do like candles. Don't get me wrong, but they are, you know, obviously quite dangerous. So yeah, one has to be a responsible adult at all times. So here we've got my Holbein palette, but this paint is Mission Gold Watercolors. And if you've got any questions about Mission Gold Watercolors, pop them in the chat and I'll do my best to answer them. And the colour we're using today is Opera Rose.
What's it called?
Opera Rose.
Opera Rose?
Yeah. Nice name. So I'm just dipping my water.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder how they come up with names.
I know, I often think that. I mean, like, where did they come up with Rose Opera?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. I often think that, actually.
Like, whoever job is to come up with names, that's like a fun job.
I want that job. Yeah. So you can already see the brightness of that colour. It just pops.
Yeah, well, in your more expensive watercolors, they don't.
Yeah, well, I've had that with cheap ones too. So It just depends what you're willing to spend and what you don't want to spend your money on, really. I personally think, on a personal level, I think paper is your best bet to get the most. I think that's what you're going to invest in the most.
Yes, I've heard of that. It's very important in watercolor.
I think so. I think that's paramount to get really, really good top-notch paper, because that's half your battle as a painter then. Because once you've got really good paper, do you really need really expensive paints to create art? Not really. You know, I've had some lovely paints that have been. I like the Reeves brand, REEVES. I highly recommend those. I've used them since I started, and they're, you know, they can be just as vibrant as these. So, you know.
Hello, James Guy. Thank you so much for the thumbs up.
Oh, hello there. I hope my hand's not in the way here. I know that's a bit of a.
No, your hand it's not in the way of what you're painting right now. No.
Yeah, that's another thing about YouTube that a lot of people don't understand about filming. Even if you're just filming a tutorial, or if you're doing a live stream, people are like, your hand's in the way. But you know, I mean, it's really difficult not to.
Really, your hand's not going to be in the way of
No.
the thing you're painting.
Yeah. I think I need to add a bit more paint. It's Friday already.
What? Yeah. Do you do special things on? Do you do something special on the weekend that you don't do?
Well, actually, I haven't seen my family in a couple of weeks. We've only done either Facebook or FaceTime. So because I've had my second COVID shot, I can actually go and see my family for the first time in ages. So I'm like a kid at Christmas because I'm really excited to see my family. So yeah, we might have a barbecue. We're hoping.
Oh, do you have any July holidays? We have 4th of July. I know.
I don't know, actually. We just had a bank holiday Monday, either last weekend or a couple of weekends ago, but I'm not sure about any others. So
yeah, we have 4th of July. We have Memorial Day. Kicks off the unofficial beginning of summer, because summer really, that's February. I mean, that is like May 30th or 31st. But
yeah.
The last Monday of May, it's always the last Monday of May, and it kicks off the unofficial beginning of summer, because summer really begins on June 22nd.
Yeah.
June 20th. June 20th.
Oh, wow.
And then summer unofficially ends on Labor Day, which is the first Monday in September, because typically summer really ends on September 20th around. So we have those holidays.
You have quite a good few holidays. 4th of July is big, isn't it? I've heard.
4th of July is pretty. Yeah, that's a lot of people celebrate that.
Yeah.
Hello to the people watching. I saw there's more people watching than are in the chat. Please join us in the chat. Just say hello. Say hello if you want. We don't bite.
Yeah.
And please give it. Oh, if we have 10 thumbs up, we're gonna play. It's time for the crazy happy wacky dance. If there's 10 thumbs up.
Yep. That's a good goal. 10.
Well, 10, 15. We do it at 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah. And this paper, for some reason, dries really fast. I don't know whether it's because it's been quite humid here this week. So it could be the weather factor, or it could be the paper. Look at that colour.
Rachel's joking. He says they both bite.
Well, I am half vampire. Ha ha ha. That's a joke. Bad joke. No, I'm not really a vampire.
Let me post that comment. I'm gonna post your comment.
Go on, why not?
There we go.
Oh, that's good. Take both fine. There we go. I'll do my best to try not to interrupt you, Diana, because I know that's the thing.
I have to try not to interrupt people too when I'm. Davey's still here. Davey's laughing at that joke.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah.
My cat bites. One of my
really?
bites.
Ooh.
Yeah, not bad. No, it doesn't hurt. It's like a bite because she gets because it's actually a love bite. She bites because she's when you pet her and then you stop petting. If I stop petting her, she bites. She just nips my arm a little bit. She wants me to keep petting her.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. My little guinea pig Bolt, the wee one, he's so small. He's been so needy these last 2 weeks. He won't take the food off the floor. Oh no, he has to be hand fed.
Thank you for 10 thumbs up. Time for happy dance.
Oh, get dancing, Diana. Get your dancing shoes on. Welcome back. Thank you for the 10 thumbs up. Next happy dance is at 15 thumbs up. Oh, wow. There you go. I'm just going to throw in a 3rd leaf. I think it might look nice with 3. Oh, yes. Yes, odd numbers are more pleasing to the eye than even numbers. Yep. I remember that. Yep. Yeah, it's drying really well, which is good. And Davey says, I'm good, thank you. How are you, Diana? Oh, I'm good. That's good, Davey. I see you're not participating in Sue's challenge. She has so many challenges, but you're not. Yeah, Davey, are you going to participate in Sue's summer movie challenge at all? Because I know you can jump in at any time and for the month of June. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, like creating any kind of art or craft inspired by, and then she selects the summer movies just for the month of June. So I participated twice already. That sounds really good. The movie Splash, I created a mermaid, and then I saw that. Yeah. Break, I painted a surfer. Yeah. I seen that. Very good. I think I want to try an ocean painting on my next one. I think.
Oh yeah, you're good at ocean painting. I remember one of your ocean paintings was really good, right? Or it was ocean and also your waterfall painting.
Yeah. I like the turquoise. I've got a thing for turquoise colours.
Oh, I love turquoise. That's my second. I don't have just one favorite color. I like the pinks and I like turquoise and teals. They're both in my top favorite. Both number one.
I love those colours. I love the colours of watermelon. You know, that kind of teal with the pinky, purpley. Yeah, that would be nice too. Yeah, that'd be very nice. And there's something really calming about painting oceans too.
That's good if you find something that's calming, right?
Yep. Let's have a look. We're getting a bit fuller with the grapes. I thought I thought I'd put a few more grapes because it was looking a bit bare with all the paper that was.
But you also paint in acrylics too, but not as much as watercolors. Is that right?
I do jump to acrylics sometimes. Yeah, I quite like it. I quite like acrylics. I just find that I waste a lot of acrylic paint, which I didn't really care for. But I do like it though.
Oh, there's ways around that to not waste the paint. The Stay Wet palette, which that palette is the Masterson Stay Wet palette is actually kind of pricey, but
yeah,
not that bad. It only costs like $35 for the Stay Wet palette, but or you can designate a palette page in an art journal, and then that way your palette is in that page, and that way you've created a background for later on you want to work in your art journal.
Oh, that's clever. I didn't know you could do that.
Because I have to remember to do things like that because I use my Stay Wet palette and I'm like, oh no, like I'll paint and then I don't paint for like 2 weeks and then that paint it doesn't keep it dry for 2 weeks or even it definitely does not keep it dry for 3 weeks and then I've wasted the paint so many times, so now I'm starting doing a palette page.
Right, that's a really good idea.
Well, I can't take credit for the idea that I got the idea. What I used to do was also you can have a scrap book.
Yeah.
A scrap paint book where you designate a whole book to the paint that's left over. You just put it in a book like randomly, like you're not trying to paint anything. You're just putting paint in there, and then and then you can use those pages later for collage.
Yeah.
I don't do as much collage as I used to do, so I prefer doing the palette page and then having it be a background for my future art journal artwork.
Yeah, journals are popular, aren't they? They're real. Yeah.
I didn't know much. I used to call it a sketchbook before I got on YouTube, and I never had heard it being called art journal before. Before I got on YouTube, I'd always heard it being called like a sketchbook, and so art journaling was new to me when I came to Facebook. I mean, when I came to YouTube.
Yeah. These are blending ever so beautifully. These Mission Gold, they just layer so well, and they glaze really well. And you can blend it. It's.
Davey says yes, he's going to do the Jaws challenge, and for the Jaws movie, he says, Gracie, you should do something for the Jaws challenge.
So the Jaws challenge. Ooh.
Yeah. Did you ever see the movie Jaws from the 70s?
Did I see the movie? Oh my god! I was like 10, and my parents were really laid back, and I probably shouldn't have watched Jaws being that young. But you know, it's a good movie. It's a classic. Yeah.
Yeah. So anything relating to the movie, like you could just paint a picture of a shark if you wanted. But
yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. I could just do like a fin, like coming out of the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next Friday. It's due at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time next Friday.
Oh, okay. That's quite a good amount of time to contemplate and come up with something. Thank you. I do like art challenges. I enjoy
Well, then
the.
you get more exposure. You'll get more exposure for your channel.
That's very true too. Yeah, no, I do need to do more.
Yeah, I need your channel link because you've changed your channel name a few times, so I don't know what your current channel link is. So, because I could post it in this description box.
I can send it to you later, maybe.
Yeah, just for later.
Okay, there you go. Sounds like a plan. There we go. I'm getting really good now. Yours is looking beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's one, do you know, that's one thing out of all the flower paintings I've ever painted. I've always been a little bit nervous about painting roses. Oh, they're so awkward to
yeah, the center. I can see about the overlapping
yeah.
in the center.
Yeah, they've always really kind of. I've never. I can draw one, but actually painting one, I find is really difficult to get the overlapping. You know.
Yes.
I'm just gonna have a quick drink because I don't drink enough apparently. So there we go. It's so easy. It's so easy when it's humid weather to not drink enough, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I usually drink a lot of water throughout the year, and actually in summer I start drinking less when I should be drinking more.
Yeah. It is important to get your liquids in.
That's really cool how Facebook closed captions everything. They're keeping track of everything we're saying and just keeps and very fast. It's putting everything in text.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, Facebook. I don't know how it works, but thank you. I just love that colour, Diana. I like the colour on yours too.
Oh, you love the pink?
I do, yeah. I am growing to be more fond of pink.
Mm-hmm.
I like all colours, really. I like dark colours, bright colours, muted colours sometimes. Just depends, I suppose.
Oh, neutrals. Are you?
Yes, neutral
colors, but they're very necessary if you want bright colors to pop. If you want bright colors to pop, you really need your neutrals.
Yeah,
I don't like doing a whole painting of neutrals. I do not like. Usually, I just don't like paintings that are just all neutral colors.
Yep. That makes sense to me. Now then, I'm going to go for my green, and I haven't got the colour names with me, but it looks very much to me like a viridian hue, if my artist's eye is correct. I think it is. But if you guys want that information at the end, I can post the colours maybe in the comments section or something, if people want to know exactly what colour. I believe it's viridian hue.
I don't think you need to go to that trouble.
No, people can just ask.
We haven't had anybody asking about it.
No, well, there you go. There you go. I like how you do that digital art. Is it really difficult, or?
I forget what it was like when I first started. It's not. I've been doing it for 8 years.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes it can be difficult. Depends what I'm painting or drawing. Like this is not so far. I need to add some more colors in there.
If that was me, oh my god, I'd be so nervous with the whole having to do it on a. Is that an iPad?
Yeah, it's an iPad.
And what are those pens called again? Those pens.
It's called an Apple Pencil, but what it technically is a stylus. It's a stylus.
Right. See, I think that's really clever. I'd be like, oh my god.
You can also do it. You don't have to use a stylus. You can use your finger. Like I just use my finger, like right now.
Yeah. I like how you're. Is that blending out?
Yeah, blending it out. It's lighter, from dark to light.
There you go. I was talking to my wee niece on the phone a couple of weeks back, and she does art. She really is interested in art, which is great. And she said, "Ooh, get you Auntie Grace with the artist speech," because we were like, you know, the words that you come up, that you when you start talking about art and you're like blending it out or glazing, or she was like, "Ooh, get you with all the, you know." I was like, "I know."
She was commenting on the words that you used.
Yeah, because she recognised them because
she recognized.
She must have been either watching YouTube artists or reading about, or reading.
She doesn't take art at school.
Oh, she does. Yeah, she does.
She's really in her art class at school.
Yeah, she's doing really well at it because she's she's only 12, so she's at a sort of awkward age. Really, it's not an easy age being 12, from what I remember. But she does a fantastic job. So let's hope she keeps up with it.
Right.
It's good to have an interest. So I'm just letting the paint do its thing. I've just wet the area. You wet the area, and you can tell when you've got even amount of water is when it shines, because it's got like a shine to the paper, and that's when you know you've got enough water down. And as you can see, and as you can see, if you let the paint do its thing, just let it flow. And you can always stop the water if you don't want it to go somewhere. You just take your kitchen roll and you just blot, and you never rub, you just gently touch, and then you just lift up, and you can just lift up the colour. So bear that one in mind. People think that watercolour is a very unforgiving medium.
If you want to go from dark to light, and painted a dark color and you didn't want that, you cannot go back to light unless you use white watercolor paint, which
that's true. Yeah, that's very true.
That way it is unforgiving unless you're going to go ahead and use white watercolor paint.
Yeah,
and then it becomes gouache. That's technically gouache then.
Technically gouache, yeah. So I'm just doing some half triangles for the jagged edges of the leaves.
Yeah, I find it's unforgiving in that you can't really paint over mistakes. You can paint over mistakes. It depends if you want to put a different shape there, and especially going from painting over a light color on top of dark, it's pretty impossible. And then
yeah, no, that's right. What I usually do, I'm a bit of a rebel, Diana, and many people have argued over this subject on YouTube, and I'm still a believer in. Everybody teaches you, you have to do light to dark, light to dark. Don't. Yeah. I always get my darks in first, usually, because if you spend 25 minutes, half an hour, 2 hours on a painting, depending on how you work, if you mess it up by putting your lights down first and then you mess it up with your darks, you've pretty much destroyed a painting. So I always say, be a rebel, do it the other way around. Get your darks in first right away, and then, because that's the way I've always kind of, and Lindsay Wyrick said it. That's where I heard that for the first time, and it actually made real sense to me. So
that's how she paints.
Yeah,
dark first.
Yeah, with watercolor. Yeah, and it's always worked for me. So, but when you're a beginner, don't worry about it. Just paint. Just enjoy the experience of painting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Don't worry too much about it. Just there we are. Definitely going to do something turquoisey. So I think I'll be doing an ocean definitely for my next piece. How's the chat doing? I haven't checked.
Yeah, I was checking over at Facebook.
Oh, hello, Chrissy. Hello, Chrissy.
Hi, Chris. Welcome to the live stream.
Thank you, Carolyn. Nice work, ladies. Boss Life Online.
Oh, hi, Boss Life Online. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the live stream, and Chrissy and Artify Mom. Artifacts Mom. Hi, Art. She comes to us from the Philippines. Chrissy comes to us from the UK. Boss Life Online comes to us from Texas.
Oh, wow, Texas. Cool.
Oh, we have a channel member in the house. We have a channel member in the house. Boss Life Online is a channel member. And shout out to Boss Life Online. She has she teaches you how to become, to be self-employed and all the different ways that you can create all the different ways you can generate your own, self-employment income. And all different tips and tricks. Not tips for self-employment and strategies, and her channel link is down below in the description box. So shout out to Boss Life Online.
I'm just refilling my water bucket, if anybody heard a noise then.
Yeah.
And I did
everybody share it if you can, and please put thumbs up. And Artifacts Mom and both Chrissy Camsart and Artifacts Mom both have great art channels.
Yes, they do. They certainly do. And Chrissy, you are an acrylic painter? Yeah.
Yeah. Boss Life Online says nice painting. I'm doing iPad digital art. I just have there as a placeholder so that my camera doesn't go wacky and starts putting waves on my table. I can't have too much white showing, so then whenever I pick up my iPad, so I'm doing iPad digital art painting of a rose, and
it's looking really wow.
Thank you.
And thank goodness I did not
spill watercolor.
I didn't spill the water, so all is good. What a dumb thing to do. Spill water everywhere. Ugh. This painting, if you're doing this at home, probably won't really take you that long. Chrissy says oils and acrylics. Okie dokie, thank you. Yep. And you do use those Inktense products as well, don't you? I've seen quite a few. Have you ever tried those, Diana? The Inktense, the Derwent?
Oh yeah, I have Inktense colored water soluble. I think I don't use them that often. The Inktense water soluble colored pencils.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's all I have of Inktense, and I haven't used them in a while.
Oh, you should.
I prefer the water soluble wax pastels to the.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Pencils. Yeah, I get that. I like both.
Except if you want to do detailed, here's a tip on using the wax pastels, because you can't sharpen them into a point. If you want
that's a good point.
Detail work, if you want to do detail work, you use a tiny paintbrush and just wet the tip of it and get paint on your tiny paintbrush for detailed work.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good point, actually. If you're using crayons, water soluble crayons, you can't sharpen them to an exact point.
No.
That's I would say for me that was the only downside.
Well, that's how you can work around it. Just use your tiny paintbrushes.
Yeah, yeah.
By wetting the tip, you just get paint off the tip. Your wet brush on the tip of the wax pastel crayon.
Yeah. There you go. Jaden's in the house still. We have Jaden, Chrissy, Artifacts Mom, Davey. Yeah, we're doing good with the chat.
Welcome. And welcome to thank you for sticking around to the live stream.
Yes, thank you guys. We do appreciate it. So I'm just wetting the area. And if you hit the area that's already got paint on, don't worry because it's watercolor. And if it's the same colour that's on the outer edge of your painting, then that's good. Watercolor will bleed, but it depends on whether you want the colour there or not, if that makes any possible sense. It depends, you know, if it's like an edge of a leaf where you've got to, and I do believe that colour is actually called leaf green, which is a very good name colour actually. It's actually one that makes sense. Because some of the names of colours, especially the newer brands, they come up with all these names for colours, and I'm just like, oh my goodness.
And it's hard to, they don't relate to the color, so it's like,
I know.
What color is it?
Yep. Yep. And it does get a bit confusing and overwhelming too. Especially if you're a new painter, you know. I'm going in with the Viridian hue, and I'm just kind of, I try not to push the paint around with watercolor, but I will give it a bit of a helping hand.
You try not to push the paint around?
I try not to because it wants to flow. Because the thing with watercolor is watercolor will only go where the paper is wet.
Yeah,
it will only travel where it's wet. So I try to just drop the paint in, and then it just works its magic in it. And particularly on leaves, if you're painting things like leaves or trunk of a tree, you really want that kind of bloom. You get like a bloomy effect with it.
Hi, Kathy D. Kathy, welcome to the live stream.
Kathy D, hello. Yeah, chat's going pretty well.
Yeah. Thank you for visiting the live stream. Please give thumbs up. Give thumbs up.
And thank you to the 8 people watching. Appreciate it. I've got your mug here today, your older mug with Artfully Yours with Diana on my desk.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to buy the new one. Is it still the same colour, Diana? Turquoise and pink?
Turquoise and pink. No, my logo I do in different color. For the most part, it's turquoise and pink, but I do sometimes do the logo in different colors.
And when you're painting, guys, don't accidentally go for your dirty water to drink from, because I bet nearly every artist in their life at some point have nearly drunk the dirty water.
So I haven't. No, the other thing you might do is put your paintbrush in that water. I typically put my drinking water or a cup of water on the opposite side of where I'm painting. Cannot be on the same side as where you're painting at all, because you will put that paintbrush in your drinking water.
Yeah, don't do that, folks.
Thank you, Artifacts Mom.
Oh yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Bye, Chrissy. She says she's going to make tea.
Oh, what are you making, Chrissy?
Oh, Kathy says she has come close to either drinking. She said, I don't know. She says she's come close to. I don't think I've come close, and that's why I didn't say that. Just put it. Did you actually drink your paint water before?
Pretty well. My mouth went to the cup, and then I was like, oh. So no, I haven't actually drunk it yet, but I won't put it past me and my scatterbrained mind. But I nearly did, and I have put my paintbrush. Definitely put that in my teacup before now.
Oh, Chrissy says what she's having for lunch: vegan sausage and chips with.
Ooh, very nice.
Boss Lady says she loves the paintings. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And guys, do bear in mind, this is my first painting stream in a very long time, and I'm really nervous, so bear with me.
You don't sound nervous.
Oh, believe me, I am. Believe me, I am. I told you what my mum called me, Diana, the natural born warrior.
My mom came close to that. That's what my mom said I am. She says I was born a warrior. My mother told me.
Yeah.
Your mom told you too?
She did. That was her little joke for me, and then yeah, she told me that too. You're a natural born warrior, you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worry about everything. Yeah. I get it from my grandma. I'll blame my dad's side. She was the same, exactly the same. She would, you know, she would worry about worrying.
I think I have, because I say I want to work on it. I want to stop worrying so much. So then I guess that's I don't know if you could call that worrying about worrying, but maybe that's because I want to try to change it when but it always comes back. It always comes back, and then I have to it's a constant battle.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But that's what, you know, that's what makes us all human beings at the end of the day, you know. It's all down to your DNA and your genetics. Things you inherit from other families.
Yeah. Something wrong. Artifacts mom says something wrong with the connection. I don't know. We're not having connection problems. I don't know. Are you seeing something? Is something wrong with the video or audio here?
Is there a delay? Is there a delayed thing? Because I do know people experience delay with YouTube.
Well,
could be delay.
There is the natural delay. They have like a 20-30 second delay.
Oh, they do. Oh, I did not know that. So I'm going in for my Viridian hue again, and I'm going to add a little bit more water because it's very, compared with the other colour, it's quite a dark green. So I don't want it to override the leaf green too much.
Oh, Artifacts Mom, do you do digital art? I forget it. I forget if you do. So let me know, Artifacts Mom, do you do digital art? I know you do acrylic and acrylic painting. I was wondering if you do digital art.
It's very popular, isn't it, digital art?
I don't know. There's a controversy about it. There's people that are totally against digital art. Like they'll say, oh, I mean, people that actually, other people that I've met on Facebook and maybe YouTube, where they've never even tried it, but they'll be against it. I've encountered quite a few people like that. They're against digital art, and
yeah, you gotta get people that are like that in all walks of life. So I don't know. I've never done digital art, so I couldn't possibly. I can't really have
digital art because I had to commute 3.5 to 4 hours a day, door to door. So in the morning, like it would take me I had to walk 20 minutes to the train station. That's factored into the 2 hours. So walk for 20 minutes to the train station, wait for the train, take two trains, and end up having to take 2 trains. And by the end of 2 hours, exactly 2 hours, door to door, I was at my job. And and then in the afternoon, I could get home quicker than 2 hours, usually about an hour and a half. So I had all this time to kill on the train. I commuted by train. So I had tons of time to kill on the train. So I started using my iPad for all kinds of things, like creating art on the iPad, but also doing work-related things on my iPad, like lesson plans, grading, checking work email, personal email, and doing work, job-related reading and all that. And I could do everything on the iPad.
Right. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, you know,
See, oh, and I really like, because my vision disability, that I can zoom up like this. You can zoom up very easily. I don't have to do neck and shoulders for like using a magnifying glass for doing details. You can zoom up and I can comfortably work on details. Now, if I want to print this out, you can print out a high quality prints like Giclée print on gallery wrapped canvas is what I'm looking into in the future. So all different sizes from really small to huge, as long as your resolution is high. It looks like an acrylic painting, but it's a gallery wrapped Giclée print, which is the highest quality print you can get, I believe. Giclée print on gallery wrapped canvas. But in the past, I've sold on my Etsy shop archival prints. They get printed out on archival paper.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Which that is not much different than for all the people that can't afford original art. A lot of people buy prints. Well, you're buying a print anyway of original art. But, I mean, there's not, depending on how expensive an artist is selling their original art for, there's not as many people can afford original art as they can a print. So digital art has to be a print anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Those people are buying their art in the form of a print anyway.
Yeah. Hello, Pink Prozac. It's been a while.
Oh, hi, Pink.
Hi, guys. My Wi-Fi is terrible, but glad you are painting. I'm officially old now.
Officially,
aren't we all? She's officially old now. I said, aren't we all?
Who's officially old?
Pink. She says, I'm officially old now.
Because why?
I don't know.
No, you're not officially. No, I'll tell you how this goes. From ages 0 to 30, you're young. From 0 to 30, from 30 to 60, which is the second third of your life. From 30 to 60, you're like middle-aged and getting a little older. Starting age 60, you're starting on the young side of old. You're starting to be living the third of your life, and you're living as an old person starting age 60. But
there you go.
Older person. Okay, let's just say older person. You have to start dealing with the fact that you are older. I don't know, older, living the older of your life.
Pink says, I turned 40 yesterday. I turned 41 in August.
Guess what? I'm not even gonna say. I hate saying my age now. I'm not I hate saying my age.
You're as old as you feel. I mean, when my mum was alive, she used to say, oh, some days I feel 17. And some days
I say the same thing. Yeah.
She said, sometimes I feel 17, and she was nearly 77, my mum. Exactly. And then she said, and then she said, and some days I feel 95.
Exactly. That's what I say. That's my opinion.
Yeah. It's kind of funny, you know. But the thing is, like, when I was 16, 18, you never contemplate being 40. You just never, I never, and then when it actually happened, it was like, like a big thing, you know. Pig says, well, it's been a heck of a week. No, terrible months, and I feel about 112. Yeah. Well, I hear you there, Pink.
Forget the song, Pink.
I hear you there. And Davey says, I'm 55 in September.
I'm older than all of you guys. I'm older than you, Dave.
Oh, wow. Well, you don't know.
I'm much older, but I am older.
You don't know.
I was wearing, look at my nails. See the tartan plaid?
Oh, yeah.
So these are nail wraps. They're like nail stickers, but they look like nail polish. But I'm seeing, this is the first time I'm trying them. I'm seeing how they work. But somebody said, no, you're wearing the tartan at a very fitting time, because he said, in soccer, they're playing, UK is playing Scotland today.
Oh, well, there you are.
You don't know?
I don't follow football at all. Music, art, and films. I don't follow anything to do.
I don't follow sport either. I love watching. I don't like watching some sports. I do not like watching American football. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I don't like watching.
Yeah.
I would like that better, but I really love watching the Tour de France, which is the 3-week bicycle race. I like watching that. I like watching tennis.
Yeah.
And,
that's true. Yeah, I can get
I love watching the Olympics. I like watching gymnastics and stuff. I love watching the Olympics. That's how much of a sports fan I am.
One thing I do like to watch, baseball. I really like baseball. I love baseball.
Wait, do they play baseball in the UK?
Kind of. We have rounders, which is kind of a take on baseball. It's very similar. I just love it. But then again, I love America, so that's probably why I like baseball.
Because why?
Because I love America. I've always wanted to go and visit, and hopefully this year, maybe not this year, but certainly in the future, I'd love to visit somewhere in America. I'd love to go to New York. So many places I want to go actually in America.
New York is overrated. Really, it's like so crowded. You will not believe it. You're coming from like the country.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere you go, it's a crowd. I am telling you, everywhere you go. You go to the bathroom, it's a waiting line. You step out on the sidewalk, it's a crowd of people. You go here, you go there. You can't get away from the crowds. It's kind of like it's kind of yucky. It's like, ugh. And then what's good about it is like they have the great art museums, great art galleries. They have all the great they have Broadway and off Broadway. So that's the good side of New York.
Yeah. That's probably why I want to go, because of the theatre and the all that kind of all of that side of New York, really.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's still 10 thumbs up, because we've had people in and out of here. Please give a thumbs up. Don't forget to give a thumbs up.
Yep, please do. Yep. I'm just going to deal with my pot of water.
Okay, I'm reading the chat now. Davey says, Diana, you're around 26? Yes, mentally I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah. That's a very good answer, yes. Yes, I am.
Oh, Davey says, England versus Scotland tonight. But today, big footy match.
Yep. And you guys call football soccer? Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by, Pink. She says she can't stay long. Okay, Kathy says upstate New York is beautiful. Oh yes, I've been to upstate New York. I have a lot of relatives that live in upstate New York. Oh, she was telling you because you wanted to go to New York, so she was also saying New York.
I'd like to go there. I'd like to go to Virginia because it just looks beautiful. It just looks so. Actually, Virginia to me.
The Blue Ridge Parkway. Blue Ridge Parkway, Virginia.
Yeah, I think Virginia just looks stunningly. I think it reminds me of England with all the green. It's very green.
I know, but you want to go somewhere where it just reminds you where you live.
There you go.
Maybe that's why. Yeah, going to the city is good because it's different from where you live.
It would be like a completely different, place. I like on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it looks like Wales here. Oh, okay.
Who for that?
Pink.
Oh, okay. Where? Why don't I see that?
I think it might be a bit slow.
I like the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it looks like Wales here. Okay.
And Kathy D says she's in West Virginia. Wow.
Cool.
That is so cool. Yeah, there's lots of places in America I'd love to go. It's a vast country, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Real big. Oh, I do like that cat smile. Your pussycat smile. Oh, that's nice.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, 11 thumbs up. But there was a lot of people in here. I think they forgot to give thumbs up. Please give a thumbs up.
Thank you.
So, Kathy, where in West Virginia do you live?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a delay. There isn't one on my end.
What'd you say?
There isn't a delay on my end, so there's nothing lagging or.
Well, there is a natural delay. There is a 20-second, 30-second delay that you're not aware of, unless you're on StreamYard. Then when you're on StreamYard, you'll see the delay of how YouTube is StreamYard broadcasting, and then YouTube doesn't pick it up till 20, 30 seconds later.
Yeah. Carolyn's got a question for Kathy. I think. Was it a question? Kathy, do you know where Big Ugly is in West Virginia? Not a clue. Not me, so I haven't got a clue.
Oh, let me see the question.
I think it was a question.
Kathy, do you know where to buy? Do you know where Big Ugly is in West Virginia?
Yeah, no,
I never heard.
No clue. No clue. I've not been there. I'm just going to take the tape off my painting.
Capital? Yes, Davey. Yes, every state has a capital. Yes.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Good questions, people. Very good questions. Well, Diana, you might have converted me into liking pink.
Well, there's all different shades of pink.
Yeah, that's very true.
I don't know, but I don't know. Like, I do not like baby pink that much.
No, yeah, no.
You like the deeper shades of pink?
I do, yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I definitely prefer the darker pinks. What does that mean? No, a holler in West Virginia.
I don't know what you said.
Holler? Doesn't that mean shout?
I don't know what that is. Yeah, holler means shout out, so I don't know.
Thank you. I thought that's what it meant.
Davey,
Lost in translation. I thought I was being lost in translation then.
Davey, are you doing artwork while you're watching?
That's a good question. Yeah. Are you guys creating?
Kathy, are you doing artwork while you're watching? Because I know Kathy goes to a lot of streams that I'm at where everybody hangs out. Like there's 20 and 30 people in the live stream, and a lot of them are just are doing their own artwork while they watch and listen to the live stream.
Yeah, I should do that more, actually. I never really thought of doing that. Yeah, that's a good way to create.
But you'll only be listening, so you won't be able to read the chat thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Davey says he is drawing. Oh, thank you for listening while you're drawing.
What are you drawing, Davey? Can you tell us? Or he's a great channel, and Carolyn's got a great channel. I know both of those channels. I don't know if Kathy's got a channel.
Right. I'm not sure if she's a content creator. Kathy, are you a content creator?
Might be a supporter. I know there's a lot of YouTube
supporter. I think so. I might be wrong. Oh, she says, I've heard of it. She's talking to Carolyn.
Carolyn, great minds think alike. What are you drawing, Davey?
How about Carolyn? Are you still? This year, have you still been working in your art journal?
Yeah.
She's a supporter. Kathy D is just a supporter. Well, that's good. Here supporting the live stream.
Thank you. Yeah, we need supporters. So
Hi, Jaden again. Yes, Jaden is a supporter.
Hello, Jaden.
Thanks, Jaden.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I have, Diana. Oh,
Oh, she has been working in her art journal. Great.
yeah.
Oh, Kathy's learning mixed media. Awesome.
Nice. Mixed media is nice. That's a good place to be at.
Yeah, I like mixed media.
Yeah. Not good for your pocketbooks, but it's certainly.
It depends.
It's certainly
Any medium could not be not if you buy expensive
I
art.
know.
Any medium could not be good.
I know. Yeah, I think most of us who create art in whatever medium we do, I think we're all guilty of overspending. or buying things that we don't really truly need, but we just want to buy it anyway because you just, oh, well, I want to try those. Or,
Davey says he is drawing. He's drawing Drunia, who is a female elf. She is a character in the YouTube fantasy series Spell Fury.
Nice. I don't know that.
Oh.
That sounds cool. Very nice.
Oh, he has trouble getting a face right.
Yeah.
Maybe he's saying that because I just showed. I'm just showing a different page of my using as my placeholder a different page of my art journal of a face.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. I love the colors.
Yeah, those would be muted colors.
Yeah, I like those. They're nice.
Like colors on there are colors on the neutrals muted side. Oh
yeah.
Jason says I might be here tomorrow, Diana, depending on the tuber chat. Oh yes, tomorrow you mean my game time, which is too late for you because that would start at 10 p.m. 10:30 your time.
Yeah.
Every Saturday is games on my channel. Trivia, Hangman, and Bingo at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And next Tuesday is going to be the Arty Party Party.
Oh, cool.
With Amazon gift card prizes. Next Tuesday on my channel, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Artists are invited to come up on the panel and we can art and craft together while games are going on. And it's going to be Amazon gift card prizes. It's already you can schedule the event. You can already set a reminder. It's already scheduled. You can set a reminder. I should put the link in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a comedy adventure series. That Davey's talking.
I don't know that one.
No, yeah, I haven't heard of Spell Fury. Whose channel is it on?
Yeah, comedy adventure series. No, I'll have to search that one.
So Davey has a problem getting faces right? Wow. Oh, he's a great guy, Davey says. What's the name of the channel, Davey?
Yeah. Yeah, chat's been going pretty good actually, hasn't it, today?
Oh, yeah, pretty good.
I can't pronounce that word.
T-bone. Oh, is it? T-bone P-son. Oh, okay.
Yeah, not heard of that one.
I might check out that channel.
Yeah. It sounds good. So there we have it. My painting is dry. Oh, I was going to tell you guys the name of this paper before I forget to. It's a nice little pad, and I thought I'd get a smaller pad just to practice, you know, to do smaller paintings on. Not sure the exact size. It's not.
And it's Japanese, you said?
It is. It's Japanese. It's 155 times 210 millimeters. So it's a bit bigger than a postcard size, basically. And it's I believe it's Japanese paper. And I can't begin for the life of me to pronounce the name. But the name of the paper is top left. But I would like to pronounce that and get that name wrong. So you can get this on Amazon. So it's really good. Very nice, good paper.
And what?
It's good paper. It's really, really good.
It was your first time trying it today?
Second time. I've already tried the first painting on it. So it's really, really good. Yeah. And it doesn't buckle much either, which is really nice.
Oh, that's a problem I have with mixed media paper and watercolor paper, how much it buckles.
It is a big problem.
And did you take yours down? Or are you working on a pad?
I did. I used masking tape. I used this little masking tape that I've had for a while. I can tell you the brand. Model Craft. Masking tape. Modelling, airbrushing, art, craft, hobby, even those with smaller DIY tasks. And the nice thing about this masking tape is it's not too sticky, so it won't really rip your paper much, which is always a plus. So yeah, it's pretty good tape.
Oh, yeah, I just use painter's tape. Well, I don't know how cheap it is, but it's for painters. An artist tape will probably be better.
Probably, yeah.
You said you're done your painting?
I have, yeah. It's all nice and dry. It's all done, and I'm happy with it. I'm trying to teach myself to be less critical of my artwork and try to kind of not be so hard on myself like I was in previous years. So I am really, really trying to be like, you know what, it's an okay painting.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah. I'll try and be a bit more laid back about, you know, about my own opinion of my own artwork.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do. Oh, goodness.
Davey says both of your artworks look great. Thank you, Davey.
Thank you, Davey. Thank you. And Jaden, no, it's not 5:30 Central. It's 5:30 Eastern tomorrow night. 5:30 Eastern. That would be 6:30 Central.
Yeah. I'm getting there with the time zones.
Oh, so what's the time difference between USA Eastern and UK?
I believe, is it 5 hours?
Yes, 5 hours.
Yay, I got it right.
Are you 5 hours ahead or behind? Do you know that?
What's that now?
Are you 5 hours ahead or behind?
I think I'm 5 hours ahead of you.
Yes, you're 5 hours ahead.
Yeah, I think so. For memory, anyway. Yeah, definitely for memory. Davey, 5 hours. Yep.
Davey says you have 5 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Are we gonna end?
Yeah.
Or?
So I guess we're gonna end the live stream.
That went really well. Thank you for having me as a guest artist.
Yes, I guess Thank you for joining. And thank you for people that were in the live stream. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for people watching. Thank you for the likes and the shares, and thank you for being in the chat too.
Yeah, so okay, so my next live stream is tomorrow, games, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and next Tuesday, the Arty Party. We're inviting artists that would like to come up on the panel for sharing their art or doing art, like doing art or crafts together, and they can share. And we're having Amazon gift card prizes for gaming too.
Cool.
Yeah. So, thank you for. Okay, thank you for being here, Gracie.
Oh, thank you for asking. That was great. Thank you. Really enjoyed it, and my painting did well too, and so did yours.
Yeah, I like your paint.
Thank you very much.
I think you did good with the shades and highlighting.
Thank you. Yeah.
Really good. I think the leaves are really good. You did the good transitions on the green.
Yeah, yeah. I think that worked really well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you let the water do the work on the.
Yeah, definitely. It just gives it that. It just gives it that bit of detail that you wouldn't get if you didn't just let the water, and the paint do its thing. Yeah.
Davey says he enjoyed watching. Oh, I'm so glad you could join. Visit a live stream.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys.
And Kathy, thank you for stopping by. And Jaden, thank you for being here. And we had a bunch of other people here that I said hello to earlier.
Yeah.
So we're going to take it out with a happy dance.
Oh, good idea.
Gracie, I'll chat with you later.
Okie dokie. Thank you for having me, and thank you guys. Appreciate it. Happy Friday.
Yes, happy Friday. Bye, everybody.